Here we go again, you think by now I'd know better. Locked in my head, romanticizing forever. Last love I found, knees met the ground and all my roses died. Swore I was through, but looking at you, I think I changed my mind. Yeah, let's fall in love for the fun of it. Dive in at first and all of it. Oh, what a rush looking into your eyes. Playing it off like it's different this time. Let's break our own hearts for the fun of it. One look and I'm dying to run the risk. I'll live in your head for the rest of your life. Oh, won't you be my hopeless Valentine? My God, don't we look good together? I should be running away, but so what, whatever. Oh, last love I found, knees met the ground and all my roses died. Swore I was through, but looking at you, I think I changed my mind. Yeah, let's fall in love for the fun of it. Dive in at first and all of it. Oh, what a rush looking into your eyes. Playing it off like it's different this time. Let's break our own hearts for the fun of it. One look and I'm dying to run the risk. I'll live in your head for the rest of your life. Oh, won't you be my hopeless Valentine? Oh, won't you be my hopeless Valentine? Oh, won't you be my hopeless
Hello everyone, it's Cathy Zilski. Welcome back to my channel and my weekly live stream. Cathy Makes a Card. It is my weekly live. It's good to see all of you coming in and popping in and saying hello. So many friends, so many familiar names and faces. And I am here today. Now I was going to bribe my grandkitty to show up here. I was in the chat earlier, but he was sleeping and he just, I respect his bodily autonomy. I just think if he doesn't want grandma to be carrying him around, then I won't be. But it's good to have you here today. Yeah, I haven't had a video since last Thursday when I shared a video. I've been mildly under the weather and I have a residual cold. Hopefully it's not going to drive anyone crazy today. And if I start to feel weak and tired, I'll just fade off into the distance. It'll be great. But I do have something fun to talk about. Okay, number one, today I'm going to be working with some of the newer products from Concord and Ninth, and then one thing from Christina Warner, because I had been wanting to use them. But speaking of, I wanted to remind those of you who are thinking about going to summer camp this summer. The early registration period has closed, but Concord and Ninth gave all of the teachers codes where you can save $15 off. Now, I am very excited because I am teaching the interactive card class. It's going to be very fun. I can't wait for this summer class event. But I will tell you this, you know how everybody shows up in person and they go and they're there? Well, Cathy's not going to do that. She's going to be fully virtual as she talks about herself in the third person. And Greg just said, Kath, I really want to have you there, but I know you don't want to travel to teach. And I said, that sounds great. I'm going to be here, but I will tell you this. We are going to have some fun surprises. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. But you know, Concord and Ninth events, they're very fun. I'm very excited to be back. I think I'm the counselor of the powder cabin, which makes perfect sense because I'm the palest person on the planet, except for the blush. Okay, so I just wanted to point that out. I have a link in the description with the code. If you are thinking about joining us, save on the registration and I'll be there. And it is a good combo, Betsy Green. You are correct. And that is what we are going to be doing today. And I saw a little Roberta was in the chat and they were taking bets on what colors Cathy is going to use today. Okay. I was going to come up with a really inventive color palette. And then I thought, why? Just do you. You do you. And that's me. And I'm like, I like pinks and I like basic greens. So I'm not going to do anything wild. Okay. Today Today we need to chill out and we need to have some fun together. Maybe I'll work on my podcast voice. But I want to use the Sweet Stems stencils. So they're these stencils and then this cool die, which I have already cut one out. But I might cut another one out because when I cut this out, well, it was about an hour ago when I was getting ready. The cut is so beautiful and I love it. And so I'll cut another one to show you, but we're going to set this aside because, and I have some things pre-cut. This is from Christina Werner's latest release. She has a set called Big Type Greetings Dies, and there are 4. And I love Christina's typography. So anytime she does, I love her. She's a stellar human. So we're going to start with blending this funky thing on, and this is a 4 stencil pack. So let me get the stencils out, and I will change my eyewear so that I can see. Okay, that's much better. Anyway, so I may be a little more low energy than usual, but that could actually be good for all of you. Sometimes we just need to bring it. What was that SpongeBob episode where someone says we need to bring it on, and SpongeBob says, no, people, we need to bring it off. Do you remember the one I'm talking about? Anyone? I think, yeah. Oh, SpongeBob, you're the best. All right, let me grab a grippy mat. I also like to say welcome to Emma and Beth. They are my moderators. They are both here today. And, let's get this out of the microphone now. They help me, and they answer questions, and they share links, and I can't get this out, but it's coming. Do I really need one this big? Well, okay. Okay, just bear with me. Amy, I can't get it out of my mouth. Okay, come on now. Okay, I didn't need one this big. Okay, hold on. Well, hold on. Okay, let's get a smaller one. Here we go. This is the one I wanted. Oh, and I just threw it under my desk. Can we start over? Okay. I know I could put wax on it. This is really getting stained too, so I feel good about this. Okay. Hi. My name's Cathy. Welcome to my live stream. Okay, I'm going to move some things out of the way for now because I need to focus and achieve with all of you. We are going to move our inks here, and of course I am going to use. I'm trying to say gonna less. I'm going to use this color. I'm going to be using Concord and 9th inks. See how nice and stained this is? It's very dirty. Okay, but I'll zoom in here a little. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you for reminding me to breathe. Okay. So my cardstock that I'm starting with, I wanted to do an 80 pound because this is all going to get glued onto a note card. And yeah, I can still see. Okay. And I'm going to start, there's 4 stencils. Okay. We have floral center. We have floral back outer. We have leaves, and we have the background. So it's a really simple set to use. And I gotta say, I love a set that has simple stenciling. So what I'm going to do is actually line my panel up right onto here. I am going to take a little tape because I don't want this to slip, and I don't have a ton of grip area. But let's put this down right here. Are we centered? Yeah, pretty good. Yeah. I think this is going to be fine. Okay. There are little crop marks, and I'm looking at them now thinking, I think I'm on those crop marks. Okay. Press and seal. Press and seal. Now we're just going to add some color. I think this is enough to hold it, but because you can kind of see where it's maybe not. And that's the only thing with, a stencil like this. I like that my grip mat will hold it in place, but I am going to, do a little tape. Oh yes, Arlette B. Now today I did not promote in this live, the Crop and Create fall event is coming, and I'm teaching for Concord and Ninth again, which has kind of become a tradition for me, which I really appreciate that they keep asking me to, come back and teach. And Greg and I brainstormed the class content, and it's going to be really fun. But so that is the registration right now is open for our alumni students. We just give them the first window, and I believe the general registration opens on March 4th or 5th, but I think I had the dates in my email. So yeah, I'm teaching there. Okay, I'm just getting this off my brush because I don't know what I was using last time. And we're going to add some color. Oh, hey, Charlene, nice to see your smiling face here today. So even though I've taped it a little, oh wait, no, this is the color that I want in the background. Okay, so before we ruin this card, let's take this. Okay, now we're going to move on to the green. Did any show up? No, that's why we love stencils. Okay. Anyway, I have some good news for you. The good news is this. The other day I was talking to Dan. Thank you, Michelle, for the super chat. That was very kind of you. And I said to Dan, I told people that only 15,000 more subscribers to go and you'd do another video. And he goes, you know what? Tell him I'll do one at 90. So he has committed. And that's a beautiful thing. All right, we're going to start with Sprout. Oh my goodness. Here we go. I wanted to have Sprout on my background. I wanted to have this nice, pretty green because I am feeling spring. It's very, very nice here today in Minnesota. I saw someone from British Columbia saying that they also are having nice weather, but they felt it might just be a tease. And I feel that way too because, if March comes in like a lamb, it's going to go out like a lion. And we know that better than anyone here in Minnesota. So even though all the snow is gone, I'm pretty sure it's coming back. It's just how it happens. Anywho, we're adding our Sprout to the background. Okay, it's going to be lovely. But yes, it's beautiful here. And when my son left for work today, he's like, not even going to wear a coat. Good for you, honey. So we get excited about the smallest of things. So that's one good news. Let's see, what are some other good newses? Well, I have leftover food for lunch. Oh, see, this is, okay. Here's the thing about my live streams. Many of you, I posted about classes, and I will close the poll before this is all done. I was curious about how many of you have taken online classes, which, they really did spring up in card making quite heavily during the pandemic and people couldn't go to events. But I've been teaching online classes for years. I mean, I taught scrapbooking classes. They were all online. And so that's why I was curious, like how many of you take classes? Because the one thing that I will say about an online class is we're pretty good at creating the sense of community. And it's also, I think it's more affordable. Okay, I think we're good, right? We can lift. All right, there's layer one. This would be cool by itself. Anyway, but the reason why I love the online classes is I think it makes them more accessible to more people. Because not everyone can afford a plane ticket and a hotel and the food and basically the time away from home. So anyway, I just saw my friend Michael pop in. Hi, Michael. Someone said, I thought your son got an apartment. Oh, no, he got a job, a full-time job, which is great because he graduated in the summer and now he's working and that's good. But now he has to save some money so he can afford to move out because you know what? Apartments are expensive or renting houses. All right, you go there. Anyway, that's why I like online because I feel like it just lets more people be part of the experience. And all right, let's line this up. Now all I have to do, wait, what am I doing here? Is line this up right on the leaves. I can use the crop mark too here, but I'm just going to kind of eyeball it a bit because I think I know what I'm doing. Hold on there. You look pretty good. Okay, good enough. Or if you're an introvert like me, I am. I'm a very likable introvert, meaning I'm personable. You know, not gonna scare anyone away. But introverts, we like to do things too, and yeah. And yes, as Cynthia said, you know, it can be hard when you have mobility issues, and it's hard for you to go places and do things, but you can be at home, and home is a good thing. Now we're bringing in parsley. I don't need to clean my brush off because I'm going darker here. Also, I hope that I don't, what's the word? I hope I don't slip and screw this up. But let's get our stems and leaves. And if you'll notice, I'm not doing anything overly heroic with color. I'm not like, ooh, let's blend and make the shading. And no, I think that is a creative check that my body does not feel like cashing today. You know, gosh, I did things not feeling 100% over the weekend. I took a nap. That was great. Took a nap on Saturday and on Sunday. I didn't do any work at all. Oh, you saw me at Amrita. You saw me at the Junkie Fest. That was when I was still such a fresh card maker, and I remember going down there, and then I was exhausted and I had to leave. But it was fun. It was fun. Good times. Introverts unite together alone. Did you know I have a stamp set called Introverts Unite? I think it's called that. It's really cute, and I don't use it that often, but yeah. I'll have to link it for you because it's really fun. Jill Karen says, are there colors that I don't like working with? I mean, if I had to choose colors that I don't gravitate towards, I would say earth-toned colors. You know, think of your clays and your terracottas. I don't use those very often, if ever, unless, yeah, so in that regard, browns, just earthy things, I tend to just kind of avoid those. It's not that I don't like them, and I definitely think there's places for all color, but yeah, I tend to not do those. Now I'm trying to bring my parsley up a bit. By the way, someone just asked, but this is called the Sweet Stems Stencil Pack. Okay, but yeah, you know, I'm never against any color officially. I'll never come out with a platform and be like, I am against terracotta, you know, because it really depends. Sometimes too, you actually need that color for something, and you know, that's just what we do. We gravitate towards the colors that make us happy, and that's kind of it. Okay, some of you do know about my stamp set out there. Yeah, I should use that more. All right, let's see if I lined that up well enough. And I did. Look at that piece of nature there. Oh, we're looking good over here. Okay. I figured that today this idea would be easy to accomplish and not require a lot of cognitive ability in my mind. Oh. Bonjour, Gaëtan. I don't think I'm pronouncing that. Ça va? Moi? Je suis comme ci, comme ça. I'm not horrible. It's not horrible. But after lunch, I definitely will, I will rest. Cheryl wants to know, can I tell a difference in all the ones I've used? Here's what I'll tell you. I feel like any brush is great if you are using it regularly. I use these brushes more than any other brush that I have. So in that regard, they are my favorite, the Simon Says stamp brushes, because I am using them all the time. I tend to use also brushes when I'm working with particular product lines. But what I have found is if you sit and don't use those brushes for a while, you know how they get a little crunchy? And I was really grateful for Gina to say, hey, guess what you can do? You can spray a little bit of your alcohol onto a cloth like this and just go back and forth. to get your brush soft again. So I feel like that, yeah, the favorite brushes are just the ones that are the most conditioned and ready to go because you're using them all the time. I do use my Simon brushes all the time. And then in terms of smaller brushes, I have some great ones from Waffle Flower and Gina K. And then these little, or not super small ones from Altenew. Those ones I love too, but I use them all the time. Okay, now let's get that crop mark here. You almost don't need the crop mark. You know what I mean? And here's the thing. It's not going to matter once you see how cute the frame goes. I think Jennifer McGuire did a live with this couple weeks back, I'm pretty sure. But yes, Brienne, you should try it for the crunchy brushes because that's what I do. Now that I learned that from Gina, oh, that's not going to work. Nope, you can't. Here we go. I just wanted to hold it in place. I don't want to cover any of this because this is a full panel. And yes, the Gina trick works really well because then, oh, maybe you did move it a little. Then it will be less crunchy and it will be back to smooth. You know what? I shifted this a little. Forgive. Let's try this again. Barbara, I have been stenciling a lot lately because I think it's just like, it's so, for me, it feels more fun, oh, get there, than coloring. And I love to add, I think that's going to be good enough. I love to add color this way because it's just, yeah, it's like I did the same thing again. Hold on here. Yeah, it's just not, oh, we're having a day. Okay. Oh, Carol, that's a question that I like, Carol Peterhands. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek. Yes, I'm going to show you something, but yes, there's a new release from Simon Says Stamp, and now let's not get sidetracked. Now it's time to bring in the pink. I'm going to bring in Pink Lemonade. There's a new Simon release coming out is tomorrow, Thursday? I think it's tomorrow. And I only have one new CZ design product, but it's a coordinating stencil for Oshitaki. And if I remember, and I'm going to move this over here so I show you at the end, I'll show you a little sample card that I made with it. Stenciling's so much faster. So yes, if you haven't seen my Oshitaki set, it's very cute. And now I have a coloring stencil, and I wish I would have done them together, but c'est la guerre. My dad used to say that all the time. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm going to bring in this pink, and I do want it to stay a little softy. Pink Lemonade is such a great pink, though. It's just soft, and it's pretty, and it always seems to look good. This is my favorite soft pink. I can unequivocally say that to you all with truth in my heart. And again, if you had this stencil, you could, do more with it. Like you could get all shady and fancy. I just see another question popping up, and I will do my best to answer. Vicki West, do classes always come with supplies sent in advance? A majority of them do. Yes, if you're taking a class with Concord and Ninth or Altenew or Pink Fresh Studio or any of the companies, the small stamp and die companies that have education platform program stuff, most of the time they do. You're purchasing that kit and you'll get them in advance. Now, sometimes with a class, place like online card classes, this year, Christina Werner, who's one of the owners, along with Jennifer McGuire, has offered a class where you can opt in to buy the class kit, but you don't have to buy the class kit because and Jen Shirkus, okay, Jen Shirkus does class only too. So that's just it. There are places and small businesses like Jen and online card classes that mostly will say, you don't have to have the products I'm using. And therein lies the difference in the pricing. But I will tell you something, because there's something coming up that I don't think I can talk about yet. I I don't think so. I'm teaching for something coming up, and it's going to be great. It's for spellbinders. I don't know when it's going to be out there for registration, but it is very interesting. You know, when you look at the product costs and then you look at the preparation that teachers do, I could be unique here, but I really do spend so much time preparing my classes. I spent 2 days, 8 hours each, just making sure that these cards for this Spellbinders class are going to be fun, solid, and the instructions are correct. It's just, it's fun, right? It's fun for us, but most of us teachers put a lot of time. You do, because, you know, it's like you're paying money. We want it to be worth your while. You know, the product will be stellar with all of these classes, but there you go. Oh yes, and as Betsy Green pointed out, Concord and Ninth is offering options for summer camp where you can do it with the inks or without. And if you do it without the inks, you save money because a lot of us have these inks if you're a crafty collector. All right, so this pink is really pretty. And again, no heroic shading. We're just going to lift up like this. And it is coming together. It is coming together. Yeah, and when you do things with your own things, it is nice because it encourages you. That's one of the great things about online card classes with Christina and Jennifer, and I have taught for them, is that the class price is low and you can use your own supplies because they're teaching techniques that are not based on the product itself. So, okay, I'm doing pretty good. It's coming together. And I think this is, again, I love the concept of this. And even though I'm a little off right there, it does not matter. By the way, this is just alcohol, drugstore alcohol. And works great for cleaning. I don't know what happened to my towel. All right, there we go. Frankie, you're welcome to come up here. You know, he loves who he loves. And that's all it is. He loves who he loves. And that's okay. You cannot force. And it's not that he doesn't love me, but he doesn't. Oh, I missed a little there. That's okay, though, because I need to remind myself. Crop mark, press. This is so fun, though. Okay. Now, I will get a little more tape. He can hear you, Jill Karen. He can hear you. He just, you know, he's going to do his own thing. And I love that about him. And I love that my daughter, you know, she just drops him off sometimes, even though he's very, very content at home. Sometimes she just wants him to have more experiences. And you know what the benefit of that is going to be? She's going to go to this new Thai place and bring dinner over for she and I. Hubby has a late day because they have something going on at school, like a school play, and we get to have Thai food. Yes, this is not watered down. It's just 70%. It's whatever you can get at the drugstore. It's nothing fancy. Okay, are we taped into place? Now we're adding the darker center, which is watermelon. Now, I mean, I could use a smaller brush for this, but I don't really need to. We're just going to bring it in and get these darker centers. That's all. I like using colors that are monochromatic. I like not having to worry about whether or not something's going to work. And I don't know if many of you do this, but, you know, when you have your colors that you love, like I love pink lemonade ink, and I love watermelon, and that's what I want to do, and it all is great. Because I brought out my ink cube, you know, that color cube thing, and I was like, okay, let's start digging through. Let's find a cool combo. I'm like, no, I don't. If I have to spend that much time, I think I'm good. I'm just going to let it go and do what makes me feel comfortable and happy, just like that. Okay, but now I'm going to let this, oh, did I? No, we're good. Here we go. Here's our reveal. Oh, it's that's so bright. It's very bright. But while we work, we, meaning me, on your behalf, I'm your proxy. I am your crafting proxy. it's going to smooth out a bit. It's going to dry back a bit, and that is lovely. So let's move our inks out of the way. Let's have a little coffee because we need a little more. Yeah. And I try this. I try to do the reverse psychology with Frankie. It doesn't work. But you know, have you ever seen the meme that shows how people punish their cats, but it's not, you're not really, they're like, when you see the cat doing something, you come up and pick him up and go, you're not supposed to do that. And they scratch, you know, why, who's a bad boy? And they just totally love on the cat, even though, you know what I mean? I love that. That's how I feel about Franklin. Like if he doesn't really do anything bad. He's a good boy, but sometimes he does some things that are a little questionable. And I'll just pick him up and I'll just be like, you shouldn't do that, you little buzzy. Okay, so that's our stencil pack. I love it. Everything's clean and dry. And here is why it's cool. All right, are my hands clean? I think so. Let's just put a little on my, yeah, okay. By the way, yeah, coffee. We must, oh, yeah, move it. Thank you. It's not even that hot anymore, but I just needed liquid. I apologize for not having a fresh manicure. It's grown out quite a bit. Just haven't had time to paint my nails. But look at that longevity. That's days. That's like 9 to 10 days. Good stuff. Okay. So I'm going to lift this up and I am going to show you the beauty of the panel. We're going to worry about cleaning you later. Okay. Put you on the floor. And oh yes, Beth is sharing the link. Charlene, I do have a coffee warmer. It's a heated thing, but sometimes if there's not enough coffee, it does not kick in. All right, let's zoom in here. So here's the beauty. We have one little area that's off, but I don't think it's going to matter because, oh gosh, throwing every towel. Because here's how we're gonna frame this. Well, as soon as you cover it up, you get that. And the white dividing line is just the cutest. Okay, that's the basis of what we're doing today. Now, a couple things. First, I am going to get a note card prepped. Now, here's the thing. I am going to use an 80-pound cardstock in the Nina for my note card base because there's just a lot of layers that are going to be happening on top. And sometimes I feel like I just don't need, most of the time, I use 110 pound. But on a situation like this where things are going to be on here, I feel like I can get away with not doing that. And so let's make sure I folded this correctly because I'm going to need this in a second. Okay, I just poked myself with the sharp end right in the chest. Okay, it's a pointy. All right, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna flip and give our little, well, that didn't look, oh, look at that. I didn't even do it well. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, so yeah, see the die cut, that's just it. As soon as you do it, it just comes like poof, it comes alive. And I think this is so stinking cool. So now we will add our panel to the note card. And I'm just going to double check to make sure that this is, and I guess I could come out a little tiny bit. There we go. Want to make sure this is lining up exactly as I want it to be. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I may take a little off there, but let's put this on first. Just a little tape runner. Okay. And that is what we're going to do. I probably should do a nice on all the edge. There we go. You know, I don't want it to come up. It's not going to come up though. I do love this tape runner so much. Okay. And oh yeah, see you could do this die cut in many colors. That's what's so cool. The thing is with a stencil set like this, and by the way, this is my favorite way to quickly line things up for me because I don't have to think. I just do that. And then we're lined up onto the note card. Now let's see if there's any of the note card underneath that is going to need to be trimmed. And I don't think so. No, look at that. That's spot on. Oh, love it. Okay. All right. So here's what we're going to do. Let's grab a little liquid glue. Now this is a thing where actually it would have been nice. I'm flipping it over, by the way, to have done this on a that Altenew adhesive. I could do it for the card too, but you know what? I think sometimes you have to just take the time and do the crime, which is liquid glue. So, oh my Lord, this is going to take a while. Okay, here we go. We're going to just add a little liquid glue all over this die cut. But I really, gosh, spray glue would be great for this too, but I'm trying to not do spray glue because it's just not great for the environment. And it's not great to breathe in, but this is going to take forever. I wonder if I could do those little dots. You know, I've already committed to doing this. So we're going to do this for the first one, but I might do something different for the second one. I did not realize this was going to be so involved. And you know, I do have these dots that are amazing. They're from Simon Says Stamp. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah, let's talk amongst yourselves. Do. I can't sing though, because then I will I don't want to be demonetized for using a song that I don't have the rights to. This is crazy. You know what I think I'm going to do that's going to be faster? Yep. This is going to be faster. And now we're going to go like this. Okay, there we go. Hey, Jennifer. Okay, this is a little trick that I love. I'm going to do this on some paper that I don't care about. Okay, there we go. Find the end, pick it up. And now I have glue over the whole thing. And we're going to do this. I'm curious, Jennifer, I know you used this before, and my question is this. How did you glue yours on? I remember you did this on a live, but see, this is pretty great too. And again, when you use corners like that, I feel very smart right now because that was way faster. Okay. Oh, look how good that looks. And then you can just flip it over, give a good burnish. Okay. Don't worry about this. This will peel off and can go right in the trash if you want it to. I did get that screwed up just a little bit there. Can I push that up? Well, I'm not sure if I went out of the lines, but it's good enough. I don't know what happened there. Everything's lined up so good. Yeah. You know what they say. You did the double-sided. Okay. Yeah, I thought about doing that. Yeah, I don't know why I'm out there. Everything else looks perfect. So just remember, when you get this card, see? I'm blaming it on my my sickness. Okay. I know, but see, okay, I could do a second layer if I wanted to. And by the way, I'm just going to really quickly go like that because it gets it right off too, and then I can use it right away. Double-sided adhesive. Jennifer's been a little under the weather too, so sometimes we commiserate with each other on not feeling well. And we each say, poor bunny. You know what I mean? Okay. Oh, I could do, well, a white gel pen. Yeah, I'm just surprised because I thought it looked so lined up. But there you go. It is better than horrible. This is a piece of Tim Holtz Media Grip Mat. It comes in a roll and you can just cut it and it's easy to clean. I use alcohol on mine, but you can also just let that glue dry and peel it off. But I usually just do that and then it's good to go. Just like that. I could use my gel pen. What would that look like? I actually have one right here. Let's see. It's not horrible. Let's try this up here. I mean, it does lighten it a little. staring at it because I can't even think. Okay, wait, don't stop your live stream. Okay, but here we go. We're just going to say this is good for now. And I wish I could cover it up over here with a, but you know what? We're just going to go. Okay, you go back here. So we have this. Now, here's what I don't know. I have some options for my greeting. Can't I just put a sentiment? Yes, I can, except that will probably, I was thinking my sentiment would go more in the center and not here. You know what I mean? Because that wouldn't make any sense to me. So I could, but I feel like, and here's where I need some guidance. Hold tight. Okay. So we're just popping on this greeting. I love that. Yes. You know what, Barbara Matthews, you're right. Nobody is going to get this card. Well, I mean, you will now because you know what I mean? But yeah, generally speaking, if you make a card and somebody picks up the phone, it's like, yeah, I don't even know where that went. Yeah, Kath, yeah, this is like, hello, Kathy, yeah. It's my mom. Let's say it's my mom. So that card you sent, nice thought. But what was up with that little misaligned color area? You know, people generally aren't going to do that. And I don't think it sticks out like a horrible sore thumb, but I feel like I just may have had my, what's the word? My stencil slightly misaligned, and that's fine. But see, here's what I'm thinking. Now, I'm not going to put this down yet, but here's why I cut out a bunch of things. Do we like the idea of picking up the pink, or do we like the idea of the watermelon? And now that I'm seeing it, wait, hold on, come on, disengage. Now that I'm seeing it, I think the watermelon's better because there's less of it. Huh? You know what I'm saying? I actually really like that. I was thinking of doing some metallics, but I think that's really pretty. Watermelon pops, baby. You know it. And yes, it's handmade. It's handmade. Okay, that's a little warmer. I had to engage the thing. Okay, let's add this then to the greeting. I'm not sure why I put the foams. Well, yeah. Okay, I'm going to get my nice tweezers out. I call them the nice ones because these, I have two other pairs. They are covered in, they need to be cleaned. And so I try to be mindful of that. And I could have done the, I think watermelon's the winner. I could have done this with that Altenew stuff too, but it's like I hoard it. And I should not hoard it. I can just use it. So we'll just do a little dobs of glue. And again, I could do that drag through, but when I have a smaller piece like this, oh, what's that? That's gross. Oh, Kathy, what? I think my equilibrium is off just a little bit today. It happens, you know. It happens. So we'll just put a little on. I think sometimes I feel pressure to make these good because I'm going to give it away. You know what I mean? And I think, oh, they don't want something mucky. They want it to look good. They don't want like, oh, I watched this live stream and all I got was this card. Oh, sometimes I make myself laugh. Okay. Miss you. I like this. There we go. Anyway, yeah, I just I've got a little of a personality lag today, but don't you worry, it's coming back eventually. Okay, I've got my tittles. Tittles go in the middle. Okay. Oh, this little divided tray. So this is one that I found. It's very similar to another one that I have that I learned about from Greg. I don't have this linked. I don't remember the brand. It starts with an M, but I will add that to the supply list because I have another one that's a little bit bigger. And by the way, we're going to build up just a little dimension here with 2 layers of each. The other one is currently occupied with something for another video that I'm working on. So I couldn't use this one. And I thought to myself, you should get 2 of these because they're really nice for when you're planning a card. Oh, that's moving too. Kathy. Doctor, can you hand me the utensils? Yes, I can. By the way, I will tell you another thing that I've recently learned. I did not do that very well. Oh gosh, Kathy, what are you doing? Hold it. Move it. You have one job. This is not working. I can't get it lined up on top. There we go. These pins, which never rust in Gina K Connect glue, I used them in a different glue and it rusted. So I don't know, sometimes it's porcelain, by the way. I don't know sometimes if maybe there's just some magic sauce in Connect glue, but it never causes my Connect glue to change color. And so I really like that. Now, once I have that on, I can just do the other one this way. All right. I just sprayed glue all over the inside. Okay. Here we go. We're just going to go like this. How are y'all doing? Because I feel like my personality is just slightly lacking, and that's okay. That's okay. There we go. Also, thank you for being here today. I will have a video for you on Friday. And I'm doing a video it is Medine. Thank you. Mom O.C. Langford, it is Medine. That's the brand. They make several different sizes. And I just put more glue on the tittle. Oh gosh, Kathy. Okay. Cathy makes a crappy card. Okay, we're going to line this up, and I'm going to probably have to wipe that off. You know, I could do another one if this is... No, I'm not going to spend the time. Well, I guess now we need 3 layers because that isn't going to work. Let me take another little piece. Do I have a piece? I don't. All right, let's just wipe that off with an adhesive eraser. There we go. Okay, no one will know. No one will know. So here we go. So we have that. And I definitely wanted this. Oh, wait a minute. That's misaligned too. Oh, Kathy. There. Oh, gosh almighty. Today would be one of those days where there might be some words. Okay. I just may have come up with an idea. So what if I took one of these flowers, okay? Let's just do a little gluing. I don't know if I'm going to use one of these, but I might. And we're just going to pop you here like this, okay? Just a little guy. It can be wonky as all wonk, okay? What if I just said, no, I don't like that. Never mind. Nope, I don't like that at all. I don't think that looks good at all. I thought I would do a flower, but you know what? I don't want to do a flower on here unless, I don't know. But I want to try something before we get too crazy. My name is Cathy. I'm a highly trained professional. It is a struggle bus day for sure. Okay. I cut some of these out. I was going to do 2 layers. And I didn't even think of that. Would it be cute or would it be not cute to put these centers? Let's just take a look because it's low. It's a low commitment. Okay. Here, let's go here. I think I cut enough out. Just like throw them in. Hold on here just for a little more repetition. That's kind of what I was thinking. Flip you over. Come on. Come on, Cathy. Do it. Do it. There you go. Let's get a few more here. Because I thought about doing gold. The centers are fun, right? They're funky. And I'm glad that I cut these out ahead of time. Well, they actually fell out of the die, the main panel die, but then I cut a few extras with the small. Okay, now they can be wonky, they can be wherever, and then that is going to be over the top. I think it adds something, right? They do look like honeycomb. Okay, we'll put them on. Let's just grab how do I want to do this? Gosh, pick it up. I think I will use my little glue mat for this again, if I could find where I put it, because this is easy peasy. All right, you come here, and we'll just put a little bit down. They don't need much, so we'll just pick up a little here, like that, and they can go really at any angle. That's what I love about it. It does not have to be super fancy. Pick you up. Oh, there we go. Just a little glue like that. Wipe you off and down. Now, the only thing when you do this on a mat, what I have found is if you use the same one over and over, the glue starts to dry pretty fast and it will give you weird stringies, and nobody wants weird stringies. I mean, some of us might, but it's not really in my thing. So it behooves you to work quickly if you can, and just make little areas, because it's enough glue to hold it. Like they're not gonna go away. I do like this though. It's just funky. It's funky and graphic. You could do gold centers. You could do different colors. I initially had pulled some creamsicle cardstock because I thought, oh, I think I'll do orange centers. And then I thought, no, I don't think I will do that. But again, just kind of go like that. Easy, easy, easy. I think I'm even going to finish close to an hour today, so that's good. Last week's live was really long. That was unusual for me, but kind of fun. I like just letting it go and seeing what happens. This is fun though. Now, there is a stamp set for this too that I'm not using, but I could stamp on the inside. We'll see. Let's get these down first. Also, another thing this does, it gives you a nice little bit of repetition, obviously, because you've got your nice little outline, and this gives another just reinforcement of that white outline. And then, of course, you get a little more repetition with the little guy there, right, with the background. That's cute. It kind of just brings it together a little. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to boop on this though, because, excuse me, there's just a lot going on already with it, but I do think that's cute. And maybe it makes the other thing look a little less noticeable. I don't think there is a need for extras here. And so I'm going to just set this aside and let it dry. And I think that's the card for today, but I do want to show you this because there's also a stamp set that goes with this. And you know what I could do? I could just open it up and use the corresponding stamp set. It's very springy. I think it's very fun. So let's do just a little stamping to finish it off. All right. Yeah. I don't even know if I put a stamping tool in here today with my supplies, because I thought to myself, oh, you're not going to be stamping today. But I'm going to be stamping. Okay, move you and bring this in. Okay, I haven't put this on yet, but I will. And here, let's just open it up. And I think I'll stamp this in watermelon, because I think that will look good. Did I miss the bottom right? Oh, yes, I did. Thank you. You guys are so good. See, this is Forest for the trees, friends. All right, let's just do a little, get a little. Yes, I did. I thought it was glued, but clearly. And I'm just going to get a little of the excess off here on some cardstock. Thank you. Okay, there we go. I just want to say to all of you, okay, put you away, put you away. We'll put this on in a second, but let's stamp on the inside. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it looks bad at all. There you go. So what I want to do is open this up. Yeah, we got it now. See, we're all good. I'm going to line this up right here inside, and that won't matter. And then I think I'll just do, I'm going to line it all up. Now, this might not be the best thing I've ever stamped in my life, but what if we did, it's a lovely thing to have a and it's okay if it's spaced out. Nobody cares. To have a friend like you. This is very cute in the actual set itself. There are these little dies that cut them in a, I'll show you. Where did it go? So this set comes with these little dies that fit these things perfectly if you wanted to do, and I've seen some cute samples on their site where we have that. Yes, I got the bottom right. Yes, we're good. Okay, am I still live? Okay, it's all good. Okay, so I don't mind that this is nice, and maybe I'll get a little closer. All right, let's just a little. And it might not be perfect, and that's okay. We're stamping. We already made a mistake on the front. Okay. Oh, Vicky might. Okay, yeah, Vic, I'm good. We're good. I'm going to use my little Altenew primer stamp. I love this. It comes in a 3-pack, and now that I have it, I don't have to use my finger. But yes, we got that one, and we're good. Now, let's go. The watermelon. The watermelon. And then we shall be done with the card. I don't think I'm going to put any boops on it. Like I said, I feel like, you know, when you've got so much going on, you don't really need it. But we'll stamp this a couple times. Oh, my spacing looks so nice. It's very airy. Of course, I am going to be giving you one of these cards, this card in particular. You know what we could do? Okay, someone just said, I love when you do the inside. Well, what if we did this? I didn't think about this, so this might not work because spatially it might not work. But because I'm giving this to one of you, I will do the inside if I can with another flower. And it might look good. It might look good. Also, thank you for being here today. I appreciate you spending lunch with me. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to eat lunch. I'm super hungry. I had breakfast very early today. I will update my supply list. Yes, Deborah Buckley, you are all on my wavelength right now. If it looks good, let's do it. All right, so we have our flower. And then we can put one of the little guys inside. Oh, my stomach is just a growling. And we'll put it on the inside. Oh, lunch. Yes, lunch, because, Gina, I'm, 7 hours behind you, or 6 hours. We are going to be having a little bit of, I do this thing. It's so predictable, but it's so good. I buy some ground turkey. They're really lean ground turkey from Jenny O. Because I am a meat eater. And what I do is, oh, that got a little mucky. Oh, and I got glue there. I don't even know what that is. And then, oh, I don't want this to be gluey though, because it will stick. Okay. I cook it up, and then I add lots of roasted garlic from a store called Penzeys. It's my favorite store that sells spices. I'm going to hold that there because I want to be able to see what I'm doing. And then I add tons of the Penzeys roasted garlic and tons of fresh cracked pepper. And then what I do is once it's all crumbled and a little browned and just all crumbled up, I add 4 tablespoons of liquid aminos. Liquid aminos. It makes it gluten-free. So this was back from when my daughter lived here, but it's liquid aminos is delicious. And that's what I do. And I love it. And then you have this cooked turkey for the whole week. And then what you do is you make a bunch of vegetables to go with it all week if you want. Like I do broccoli and cauliflower and all this goodness. And that's when I eat healthy. I eat that. And then I usually follow it with way too many potato chips or things like that. But if we think this is good, we are going to put a little flour just on the inside. Now, here's the thing. With the things on the inside, I do think they're cute. I just sent a card out to last week's winner, and I was like, you know what? That's actually really cute. So let's hold it. And then we have a little design repetition on the inside. So we would probably just do, just something like that. Like I would probably just put it just like that. Or maybe even just a little on the side like that. Easy peasy breezy, right? And then you get that little bit of repetition on the inside. It's kind of cute, right? Look at me. Amy, I'm turning into you, girl. Hey, she is Canadian and I'm a fan. All right, I'm just going to do the littlest bit of glue on the leaves so that the leaves stick and I don't care about the other. Plus, whoever wins this, I send you the card and then I'll put in my little, I insert a little card so that if you wanted to share this card with someone, you could. There you go. I don't think that's too bulky. It's not popped up at all. And that way I used the whole suite of the products from the stamps and the stems and all the goodness. So that's my finished card for today. Oh, let's finish it. Hold on. Easy there. Let's put this on the top. Oh my goodness. Okay. Anyway, this is fun. I love the stencil set. I love, even though I messed up, all the different color options. Hey, Mari. Hi, friend. Nice to see you here today. I hope you're feeling okay. Oh, that needs to come off there. Anyway, I love this set. I think it's really cool. And I remember, like I said, I saw Jennifer use it and I'm like, I need to do this. Need to play with it. Love the graphic elements. Concord and Ninth. If there's one thing they tend to knock out of the park, it's, you know what? We need one more little guy. It's the graphic design, the chunky, I love how they do that. I'm going to take a tiny bit here, pick it up and put it on the tittle because support not only can be beautiful, but same with the tittle, just because this will go through the mail and I hate to think that it's going to get whatever. Donna Kingston. Yeah, today is just a day, but I will tell you what I did do last week. I spent a lot of time designing products for Simon Says Stamp. I'm kind of on a roll, and there's a lot of things in the pipeline. Even though I won't have much, and don't forget, I'm going to show you my one little sneak peek for tomorrow. So here, I want that to be. I do kind of want it to be up a little more, so you see a little of that flower underneath, and we're just going to drop it down. That looks straight to me like that. And see, I don't think this needs anything else. The only thing I would consider putting on it are white enamel dots, but you know what? This is when you need to say when and walk away. Now, I'll give you my sneak peek because I promised I would. I made this little card and I used my new stencil that's coming out. It's small. It's a 4x6 stencil. The price point is going to be super low. So if you have this set, it just makes coloring so quick without having to do markers. And I have recorded a little video for Simon Says Stamp tomorrow showing how this is. I think they're going to share it tomorrow, which is great because it's the only new product I have coming, but there's a whole new Simon release, and I've got some blog stuff coming on Friday. There's a blog hop, and I'll have a video for you. But that's using the new coloring stencil. Cute, huh? And yes, friends, let that shiitake go. Okay. So that's my finished card project for today. Remember, I used to be goth, and I just like to point that out every now and then. But today, I am anything but goth. I am full of spring love. I'm going to eat food, turkey and broccoli, and then I'm probably going to take a nap. So I hope you have a great rest of your day today. Thank you so much for being here. Again, I'll have a link in the description, which I have not added yet, but I know Beth has been sharing. I'll pop it right in for the blog post. You can just go to cathyzielski.com. So if you want me to send you this lovely card, you can leave a comment over there, and I'll choose a winner in a couple of days. So yes, and become a subscriber if you are not one, because the closest we get to 90, Dan's going to be back on my channel working his magic. And we don't know what that's going to look like this time. So I hope you all have a great day. Thanks so much. And I will see you back here with another card project soon. Bye. Thanks so much for joining me today for my live stream. If you're not a subscriber, I'd love to have you, so hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss the next time I post. Here are a few more videos you might be interested in checking out. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.